your girlfriend, talk about your ex and past relationships or growing up in high school. I like the story time situation that's going on YouTube right now, and I was just talking to my coworker Tiffany about this because we were talking about breakups, and I told her one story and she laughed her butt off. And I notice every time I tell somebody this story, they judge me and they're like, Shayna, this is so mean. But I want you to tell me whether this was mean or not. Welcome to my story time. In high school, I dated this guy for about 2 years. And in high school, you always feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall in love. This is my hubby. We're never gonna break up. Yay. And you're just so blindsided, especially if this is your like first love, first crush, first anything. So you really don't sit there and think about the nonsense that you're doing or the nonsense that you put up with. Any hoozlebees, it was prom time, and usually around my birthday is exams. I'm a Gemini, so I'm late May. We're getting ready for prom. I made my dress. It was white and gold. I was so proud of myself because I was such a tomboy. I would not wear dresses, makeup, anything. So my boyfriend convinced me, and my mom, my boyfriend at the time and my mom convinced me of this. So I got dressed up. I was so excited. He told me get ready by 8 o'clock. He had a surprise. I told my mom, we got ready. I sat there. It was like 7:10 and I was done. I was ready. I was getting ready to go. We sat there. It was now 7:40. Nobody's there. I called my boyfriend. I'm like, where the heck are ya? Like, what are you doing? This is not even a joke. You know my mom and she hates people who are late. So I'm just sitting there refreshing my makeup, making sure my skin is not ashy, because you know, they say black don't crack, but it sure gets ashy quickly. Hello. He finally shows up, but he shows up in like his brother's car. He doesn't have a license. I'm the only daughter at the time. My mom is very strict as it is. She's Jamaican, and she was like, what? You told me, I guess they had a conversation, and he told her that he was coming in a limousine, but he didn't. I guess he got to his house too late and the limo pulled up and he wasn't ready, so the guy pulled away. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can't do that now because people don't play. But back in the day, it is what it is. And this was an island too. Caribbean people have attitudes. They don't care. They're not sitting there waiting for you. So he left. He told my mom, oh, we're gonna drop my brother off and I'm gonna drive Shayna to the prom. My mom was like, what? You have no license. You never drove my daughter anywhere before. What the heck are you even talking about? So my mother at the time, and right now, I feel like she was overdoing it a little bit, but I guess this is how you act with your firstborn and your first daughter. She decided she wanted to take us to prom herself. So prom already started off embarrassing and a disaster for me. So just imagine how this night ended. So we get to prom, my mom drops us off. My boyfriend says, oh, I have a ride that'll drop us back. We're gonna go to the after party or something after. Is that okay? I looked at my mom with my puppy dog eyes and she said, fine. It's your one night, enjoy it. Please contact me and tell me if everything works out. We get to prom, everybody's like, oh my gosh, Shayna, look at you in a dress. Look at you, Weezy. Because they used to call me Lil Wayne at the time. They told me I look like Lil Wayne. And at first I was like, are you serious? And then I was like, let me look like Lil Wayne and let me be his relative. Shoot, hand me some cheddar, please. Thank you. My boyfriend at the time was running for prom king. And I was raised in St. Croix, if you guys don't know. In St. Croix, when you run for prom king or prom queen, you come out in the center, you announce yourself, you walk around, you show your outfit that you have on, your prom gear, if you could say. And then at the end, you pick the person you want to dance with, you dance. Then at the end, like before the night ends, they announce prom king and queen. Okay, So you would think when you're dancing, when they tell you to go and choose your date, that you would choose a person that you were with. Or if you came by yourself, you choose your crush. No. My boyfriend decides he wants to choose this girl who he knew had the hugest crush on him, but he said, we're just friends. She came by herself and she wasn't really happy with the person she came with, so I just wanted to make her smile. So while he is standing around, he stretches out his hand and I stretch out mine looking dumb, and he ain't even stretching at me. He's stretching at the girl behind me who he wanted to dance with, and everybody was like, they're looking at him like, yo, Jay, I ain't gonna say your name. I ain't gonna do you like that though. Hey, are you serious? And they just sitting there quiet and everybody's like shocked. They're looking at me. I really wanted to cry, but I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit here and be classy in my nice white and gold frock. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. He finished dancing with her. He grabs my hand. We danced, everything. Prom is about to end. There's an after party and I'm like, you know what? I just wanna go home. He gives me a look like, what do you mean you just wanna go home? I don't, you know, I've had enough. I'm tired. I just wanna go home. He's a little upset. Frankly, I don't give a crap. So we get home. My mom's sitting there like the perfect mom she is. And she said, how you doing, Shayna? How was everything? I told her. She was like, well, Shayna, maybe he didn't want to leave her out of the prom festivities. I'm like, she came there with a date. He's my boyfriend for 2 years. He embarrassed me. Melodramatic. I'm 17. I don't care. It's all about me. Next day, he worked at McDonald's. I took my mom's car. I drove it to McDonald's. I drove through the drive-thru. I placed my Big Mac #1, no pickles, no onions, extra cheese with a side of ranch. Thank you. And I pulled up to the window. He said, hey babe, how you doing? I said, hi. Thank you. Mind you, I did not pay. I don't like what happened last night. I feel like you embarrassed me and I don't appreciate it, especially knowing that you knew that girl had a huge crush on you and she wanted to be with you and you chose her to dance over me. So with that being said, I no longer want to be with you anymore. Thank you for my food, and I drove off and I went home. I told my mother, she busted out laughing. She said, Shayna, that's the meanest thing you've done. You could have called him outside and had a conversation. You drove through, you got your free food at that, and then you demolished this guy after he thinking, oh, we're good. You tell him you're done, and you keep it moving. I was like, well, he embarrassed me. What are you talking about? Why can't I embarrass him back? Looking back and now, I realize that maybe I could have handled it a little differently. I could have waited until I saw him perhaps like at school, or asked him to come over after work, or go by him after work and just talk to him and just let him know that what he did was not cool, and tried to work it out, or just been like, I just rather just been friends and just keep it moving. But needless to say, that was my experience of my ultimate breakup. I hope you like my story. If you like stories like this, or you want to see more videos like these, please thumbs up, leave comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You gotta click that subscribe button so I can know you enjoy seeing this face and what I have to offer. Anyways, have a good day. See you next time. Bye.